just walked out.
No, we have that because there's a dog here also.
Between a dog and a mouse, it's really
We don't want to be seen as like a
animal friendly.
creative animal friendly agency. You okay this morning?
Are you?
Fine, yeah.
I am fine.
Okay.
I've got a pack of oatmeal if you're like.
All good.
Okay.
I've running since 4:30 this morning.
Oh my gosh. So you're ready for lunch, pretty much.
Ready for bed.
Are these pictures that Melissa sent us last week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I downloaded them too.
Oh, okay. I didn't see them on silver.
I put them,
In that new folder you sent me?
probably,
I didn't see that. But, they put on the website.
well, that's cool. Yeah, I think though from our meeting last week, one of those pictures might have already changed. Which is actually, Martin, that I did was actually completed the job,
Oh, okay.
which I know it's not.
Oh, I see there's lots of other things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you see the other ones that are not there, you grab them and put them wherever they should have. Leave them in person.
Sure.
Just so that we know we're consolidated.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Way to go, Google.
They don't have to, but they do.
Exactly. I was gonna ask you. I was looking through here. Where is the stuff you're saying is in here?
Alright. Let me see.
That was a good name.
Oh, it's fine.
Right there. There. How to follow your structure? How do you name your files?
Oh, but not using that.
No.
I thought you were saying that they put like using
No.
that into here.
No. That shows you the structure of how you're supposed to set up everything. It's how you would set up everything.
I see. Okay.
Because you can redo your own folders,
Mm-hmm.
and you saw that SRT, I think it's a TMP file. When you go into
Mhm.
your thing, you can just drop your folder structure in one of those, and or create a new one and drop your folder structure into that, and then you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Even files like, hey, I want to create a brackets file with such and such markup.
Well, exactly. So that's what I was. So I do like all my boilerplate
Yeah.
in the template.
Mm.
So if it's a website, I don't have to go and download bracket or download foundation, install it, set up my index page with all my right CSS calls. It's just boom, just load up my template, or it's already in the server. Just open the server file. Yeah, check this out.
Your life.
Bracket, download foundation, install it, set up my index page with all my right CSS.
Is that right now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just in the link.
I am. I wanted to test it first. I told him already we were. Whether or not he believed me is a different.
Why is Cleo crying?
Because probably she wants to go out with Tasha.
You probably read.
Huh?
Which was?
Richard?
That's it. Well, somebody said happy birthday, Richard.
No, that's my middle name.
So people call you that too?
Like my family.
Oh, that's good to know. Richie. You gotta start calling him Richie. Okay. How's it going, guys? Yeah, okay. What are you laughing at?
You want to see? Here, I'll show you.
Don't show that.
Okay, don't show them? Okay, never mind.
Why?
I guess you don't get to see.
James?
It's a secret. We're in a secret society. Guys only.
Secret tunnels.
The F Society?
No.
F Society.
Yeah, well, it could be F
You watch
Society.
that show
Oh
now?
my God.
Good.
You like that show,
I
right?
watched it from the beginning.
It's good.
Excellent. It's like, what twisted mind thinks of this yet?
Anonymous.
I'm really kind of, on the last episode, I'm really kind of like, I'm a little confused.
It's confusing. I had to watch it a few times.
Oh, I just watched it once. Now I
I get-
feel bad.
No, because I get distracted because
Yes.
every time I'm watching TV, I'm also on my computer.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
So I
schizophrenic.
have to watch everything
I know
over and
that.
over and
I
over
mean,
and over
if
and
you
over
just
again.
realize that he's schizophrenic, everything that happens to him starts to make sense.
Right. Absolutely.
Everything that could be going on in the show could just be in his head.
But I'm thinking, okay, so I'm going to have to watch the last episode before
Come here.
the next season
What's the
starts.
matter?
And then I'm sure it will make sense.
I think
What's the
Joanna,
matter?
the
Your mom
Tyrell's
won't be
wife,
back.
I think you know how Tyrell's missing?
Yeah.
I think the wife killed him.
Yep. That's
I
it.
think Joanna killed her husband, and what's the name? What's the name helped? Huh?
Okay.
Would you like to join our talking robot group?
I would love to.
Mr.
We
Robot.
have one after
The show?
every
It's a really
every
good show.
episode.
You'd like
Do you
it.
really?
Well, we chat all night about it.
Yes, I want to be a part of it.
We're gonna be
We'll
watching,
do a hangout.
In fact,
watching Robot.
Watching robot.
well, you gotta tell me how to do it. In fact, my
It's just
son-
Google.
Or
We'll
no,
just do it.
talking robot.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
talking
just,
robot.
You're just on there after.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Chad's the one who always calls and tells me, hey, you really need to watch this show. I think you'll like it, whatever. And so,
You told him about this one.
well, it was mentioned in a conversation. And Chad says, are you watching that? I said, I am. He said, is it good? I said, it is great.
Yeah.
He said, I haven't started watching it. I said, well, go back now and start watching it on demand.
Yeah.
I said, because you will really.
I'm
get
surprised
into it.
USA
Yeah.
did that
I know
show.
it's a little deep.
I mean, that's something I would expect to be on like HBO
Mhm.
or maybe AMC, but USA.
Yes, they had to step it up, man. AMC's
Yeah.
killing them.
Didn't
They were like,
yeah.
fuck you, AMC.
Exactly.
You used to just have old movies. Oh, this is in the way, so I just.
Oh, thank you.
Did you get to the maps this weekend? Or the Park's Edge?
One of them.
How many more can you have? Is that supposed to be everything this one year?
About that, it's not too tricky, but no, it's not. It's too late.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do this.
Deer season's so short, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see if we can look at talking and drag it down, get the heads done. Get the heads done.
And a really dress up dress.
Do you have like the original copy that I got from them? Yeah, it's all, this one is C. Clark. Okay, so we would be. Is this a different version?
I do. It's really the.
Are we in Workmajig?
So I have this done. Almost. Second C, which is real estate, Texas, Lisa, and waiting for Brian. So this thing here, 73, was that on the way up? That's a C-suite. There's an email that goes with it. And then also responding to the next. By the sound of it, what we need to do is these things attached to these videos. Well, this list.
They love the new search feature.
I know. I just got done reading her email.
I've already made those changes.
Cool.
The only reason I took the category off is just because category and manufacturer or manufacturers are a category now too.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only reason I did that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking I should have just left manufacturer being a user input. And I might change that later, and then just have inventory categories. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's already fixed.
Cool.
You know, that's when I first seen their email, I got a little nervous, and I'm like, "Oh wow, we can fix that. Yeah, not a
Yeah.
problem." You know, thank God we don't have to reinitialize a bunch of stuff, and
I know.
you know, and that's I guess that's the positive side. I think of every time we think of how long Equipstream took, is now we just knocked this shit out. You know, we've learned a lot about. I know I have. I've learned a ton of shit about BC.
Yeah, but see, also you got to think like now we're just working on the site. We're not doing the build anymore. You know,
Well,
this
these
is
are
all.
these are still the tweaks, though. I do get that.
You know, but at first, whoa,
You know, and I think at this point it's time to turn it back over to Scott
wow,
and let Scott say,
how big
okay,
his tail is.
yeah.
I didn't realize how big their tails were.
You know, their skin's like 1.5 inches thick.
Yeah.
On their back.
Dang. So which one did you kill?
Those are both mine right there.
They're both yours.
Yeah.
Your dad didn't kill them.
Well, they're ours.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No, I'm the shooter.
you're the shooter.
I'm the shooter.
Okay.
Gotta get one more this weekend. Wanna go?
Shoot. Hell no.
But
I'll go fishing. I'm not going gator hunting.
I'll take you fishing. You wanna go fishing?
We can go fishing, but not. I'm not gonna get.
Let it cool down a little bit more.
I'm not gonna get in a boat where a gator could potentially
Kill you.
be in the same boat as me. Yeah, that's not where I want to be.
So, you know, as long as they respond with these little tweaks, I'm gonna do them. But if it's a new function, you know, then yeah, it's time to turn it over to Scott and start getting. But as long as they're happy, and I think with responding as quick as he just did, they're gonna be like gravy in our hands. That's cool. Is that for the new survey?
No, this is for Amerisource.
So what's the verdict on this?
Well, I just gave them hours, so they got to go to them with a quote.
I mean, did we get a response back on if social's a requirement?
Oh no. She's also gonna go back and ask that, but we're just
So what are you quoting? Just the basic form without any PCI stuff?
no with it.
Okay.
We're just gonna tell them that it needs to be a secure server regardless. Tasha doesn't want to mess around with anything and have the potential to, you know, be held liable for any data leak or exposure. So,
Well, that's a possibility anywhere, even on a PCI compliance server.
well, it is, but at least that we took all the standard protocols to ensure that that was a.
Even the form input method changes on a secure site because all the data is going to be encrypted from the page to the server. So there's a few things that have to get like we can't just throw form tools on there.
Right.
And I don't know if they, it's a very simple, but it's a custom database to store that stuff.
How long will that take?
Depends on what kind of function they want. They want a user interface and they log into and see who's some. I mean, I think there's a lot of unknowns to the bid they're going to generate.
Then we need to talk with Tasha. I gave her my front end estimate, so we need to talk about that.
Yeah, buddy. 2 out of 3.
What's the lowdown?
10-4.
Did you catch this?
Oh, yeah, those are me and my dad's.
Oh my God, hang on. How did you get these things?
Center line and the 22 the back of the head.
So like, what, you like beta this thing, you saw it come through?
He jumped in the water and shot him in the back of the head.
Okay, and they're alive.
Oh yeah, they're alive. Up until you shoot them.
And so then how do you pull them out?
Are you not?
Yeah, they're on a 3/8 inch cable at that point. You pull them out with the boat, and then you get a shot in the back of the head at the safest distance you can. When do you want to talk to her?
I just told her. She said give us a few minutes.
This is huge.
Yeah, it's almost 1,000 pounds right there.
What did you do with it?
Well, they harvest the skins right there, and then I
Make
take
yourself
the.
some boots?
Well, no, I sell the skins, so I don't have time for that. Unprocessed gator skins, $30 a foot. I take the heads because I have the heads done, and then I take the skinned gators to my processor in Crosby, lock them in the cooler, and say, "Let me know when they're ready."
And then what will you feed?
Well, I'll have gator balls, I'll have gator ribs.
Gator feeds?
No, I don't really do fajitas with
Are
them.
they good? What does it taste like?
Tastes like gator.
You can bring a cookie.
You never had gator
Actually,
before?
yeah. I'm gonna bring up. My dad's gonna make some alligator boudin, and we'll bring some up for the whole office.
Ooh.
I've only had the gator at Papado's. I've never had homemade gator.
I haven't either. I've had one on my shirt once.
A lot of those though, they really take the game taste out of it.
Are you from Louisiana?
No, I'm from here,
Okay.
but I love Louisiana.
I bet.
So
Lots of gators there. Gator fest.
yeah, but I've never hunted a gator in Louisiana because I'm a Texas resident. You have to be a resident of that state. Yeah. When she gonna be ready for us?
She said in a few minutes.
Okay. You want to see James?
You gonna make me some boots?
I already sold the skins.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's 2 out of 3.
Crazy, man.
That is crazy.
I'm gonna use the restroom now for,
All right.
So a question for you. What is that? Oh, is it a presentation? Did you send it via email? In full? Range.
Obvious, and I don't know how in the world can make 116 pages. Marketo.
good to read it.
Off the top of my head,
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind looking at that. No. Yeah, shoot it across.
It's not wrong, it's just kind of obvious.
It's the success curve.
Engage everywhere. Really? I just feel a lot better about myself. Sometimes once I come out, I actually need something tangible.
You do, you make some it goes on houses. You make houses.
Not anymore.
Talking of which, so are we, is this like, yes, go, this list? Keep going? Or are we waiting? I know there's a code, or are we gonna wait for them? Do we have that in writing? Could we send this back to them and say,
I should. Need to add those translations to the web dev.
and then it would just be a case of, please confirm this is what we want to do. And then once she says
She's
yes.
right there. I'm like, where'd she go? I'm like, she's like,
I can do that.
Cool.
Thanks, man.
oh. Dan,
Yeah.
I'll make that short so always crazy.
Is it dead?
They're dead.
Did you kill him?
Yes.
You killed him?
Both of
Why?
them. I'm eating them.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, you'll have some too in a couple weeks.
See my first question?
Why? Why did you
Why
kill
did
him?
When they had me swimming around. They
At
were,
that point, they're not happy because they're
were they on snag lines before?
before I baited them. No.
Were they happy before you baited them and shot and killed them? Oh my gosh. I think alligators have brain, don't they? They have feelings.
They're pure instinct.
They may have had kids. What are their kids doing right now?
And now that
Oh, they're-
I see where the dryness, I have to log out and get back in.
outside of,
Yeah.
Not an alligator.
I haven't seen it though, but I think I
Wow,
should
so
log
how
out.
big were they?
I have 10-4 and 9-3.
Glad you survived the weekend.
You want to see?
Yeah.
Oops.
Stop. Two?
2 out of 3.
Ask him
We're
why
gonna
he
go back
did
this
it.
weekend.
No.
Well, you're hyper today. You need a Valium, don't you? Yeah.
Well, I brought her with me because she had this allergic breakout yesterday. And I was really worried. She had bumps all over her head. She was swollen. Stop. Stop.
So we're gonna be making some alligator boudin in about 2 weeks to bring some for the office for everyone. And those heads are gonna end
How
up
about
on
some
the-
fried alligator meat?
I can do that too. Definitely.
wedding there.
That's good stuff. I don't do boudin.
So I don't know where Brandon just went, but we need to talk about it.
Alligator steak.
There's
There's not really cuts of meat on a gator.
Probably too
good for
tough.
steak.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat that.
Well, we should all go to Papados one day and have fried alligator.
I've had some of those alligators.
My
Is
gator,
that chicken?
my gators love their Papados. Papados is a very mild gator taste. They have to for the general public.
So it's pretty gamey?
It is gamey.
It's a boot camp.
Oh, okay.
It's not the boot camp I went to.
She's not gonna
No,
get me.
definitely not.
I had no hair. I looked like Andy when I went to boot camp.
So you can go back in there and advise them.
She was crying when you were.
Yeah, she had separation anxiety.
I'm glad I noticed it, I'll fix it last them.
That's it.
Interesting, because see, I know this is going out to
Ready?
their
Yeah, let's do it.
current customers.
All right, Lance, go.
After you,
So
Brandon.
I don't know if-
So we
No,
talked the
just
other
kidding.
day.
Somebody
We talked the other day.
So on this form, there's two questions that pose flags, and that's social security number
So,
and is it social and is there bank
Where's
numbers?
Tammy? 'Cause I think he should probably be involved in this conversation about Amerisource.
So even if we have a PCI compliant server, we still have everything when you start handling sensitive data kind of changes. Even the database structure, the syntax, everything is a lot more strict. And I don't know if thought has gone into our proposal to reflect having to develop something custom for the back end. We can't use just an off-the-shelf form tools like we use for Bamboo because it's not secure. I could hack it. So if we are storing sensitive data, then we
Isn't
need
that why we have to get a secure host?
the secure host only keeps that server from getting hacked from server side. It doesn't really stop from what you put on the web. It just
Okay.
means that the server itself's compliant. Like the right ports are closed. It's not an
okay.
open relay, but you can still put an unsafe website on there that could get hacked with a SQL injection or something like that.
right. Well, here's okay, what if I?
So my first question was, if
Well,
we
here's
can
my question,
avoid.
is this something we shouldn't do?
With that in
Well,
mind,
and this goes back to where I was going. If we can skip
what if I send
the
you-
banking and
would you
social
be willing?
and say we have Amerisource call for a verification to get social over the phone. If we can avoid those two questions, it simplifies this project by 90%. Because then we can just host the rest of the data is public information anyway. Your tax ID, the company's address, that's all public information. So we don't have a whole lot of
Let me do that, and then
CYA to have to do on that data. When you get to the social and storing the social, not just transmitting it, but actually storing it, that's where the headache comes from.
There were phrases, not words. And I don't know.
So I don't think we should shy away from it, but it's just having the right precautions, and we don't want to develop
So
something.
what type of form would you need to use? And how
We
much
would-
coding does that require? I'm sorry, Brandon. You can
We
push
can try
it.
to find an off-the-shelf PCI compliant form that uses really strict MySQL, or we can develop something for it. And
I don't think we should develop anything.
And it really depends on what they want. If they just want to store the data like in an Excel sheet, it's very simple. It's just making sure that that structure is secure against SQL injections and other type
What
of
do you mean
hacks.
store it in an Excel sheet? They're typing it into the website.
No, like if they want to just store it in tables on how they store the data
On the website.
on the back end, yes.
Okay.
If they want to do anything funky with the data, then that would add.
Like what would be funky?
Being able to have a user interface where they could log into it, search, query.
I
Like
don't
an
think they're
access.
intending that.
No, I don't either.
I want to know how critical it is for them to have that information.
It's part of the approval process.
Yeah, but they can get that they can call the customer to get it.
So what we really want them to do is, any sensitive information, we want them to acquire that once they go out to Decision Logic. And that simplifies our issue.
Right.
And we don't have to have a secure host, or will we still have to have a secure host?
No, because on the decision logic side, it's the account number and the routing number for the checking
Not
account.
even the account number.
Which,
No.
which that
It
goes
could be
through-
one of the people in the meeting.
It still could be one of those people.
Huh?
I don't know.
Toyota Camry.
It's still running.
I love that. Nice to get on the bike quick.
No, because that would be all in the decision logic side, where they would actually put that into their secure.
So
portal.
all Decision Logic is doing for them
She
is
just stepped on
getting
she
them.
stepped on the keyboard.
She's coding.
Oh my gosh!
She's coding. Good girl.
It's okay.
She's a coder. Tank's not a coder. Tank's a project
You were a
manager.
The
bit-
only thing
Bank
Decision Logic does is say, who are you? Who do you bank with? And then once they have that information, they go, okay, here's Amerisource, here's Tasha's bank statements. Whoa.
You're such a little mess.
You know, I know they're gonna end up
They
wanting
don't,
that because-
Decision Logic doesn't need anything other than their name and their, who they bank with. Because what they're doing from that is they're going and we're redirecting an iframe inside the page so that it opens up the portal for that bank. So if it's Bank of America, then they're logging in and then they're giving them the bank statement that way.
Now, see, one of my initial questions was, how are they storing this data locally? Because I imagine they're going to take this data and pump it into some kind of system in their internal office.
I don't think they're keeping it.
Remember, they were telling us that and down the road, we would like for Equifax and all these others basically to start talking, to pull reports for us and it all be done in the back end instead of them manually doing
Then
all
it would
that
have to
now.
be a secure host.
Yes.
Either that or they run.
And can we do that? Because I've quoted them to do their website in BC.
Well, no, this
Is
portion
that-
would not be BC.
Can be BC. Not
So
for
we
not for
don't
not,
out-
not for the secure data storage.
But we can always do a subdomain and route it somewhere else.
Right, so they can have like their main site, like the front end of Amerisource, be in BC and have the email marketing and all the stuff that we normally do. And then for all the application type driven pages, they'd be on a subdomain. So application.amerisource.us, which would be another
What's that
outside
smell? Rotten flesh.
web page.
But like I was saying, if they want to start storing it locally, they're all set up on Windows over there. Maybe they have an access database. Maybe they want an access database where they can access the data locally. We can have the form right directly to their servers, and then we don't have any responsibility aside from being the developer.
So I still don't know what I'm telling her.
I think we need
Meet.
a meeting. I think I need to ask some questions to try to figure out what the end game is for this.
Okay.
And I would
Can we
help.
do that conference call like we did before?
Yeah, I think we need to. But
I think we need to be in their face so Lance can go, look.
I think a meeting is a good idea.
I mean,
Because this is
Yeah,
this
face
is
to face.
this is
Absolutely.
serious.
Absolutely. Let's
serious
go back over
stuff.
there.
one of us needs to be there to ask these questions. And
I
think,
vote for Lance since he's PCI compliant person.
Okay.
Well, it's secure data.
I'd like to be there so I know
think
what
we should
he's
all
saying.
be there. Yeah.
'Cause I don't know that part of
See
it.
if we can't set up a meeting about if that's.
Are we gonna need Michael there?
I think it's a great idea. Yeah.
I did too, because she'd only tell us so much.
Right.
Because I would feel better going into this with more knowledge. 'Cause I kind of feel like I'm in the dark on a
Am
lot
I
of
being replaced?
Well, she did try to come. Let's see what she did. How'd she do?
She solved the whole problem. Look, she made a plus.
I don't think that's W3C
Who needs
compliant.
thumbs?
I don't think that's W3C.
663 plus 663 is what she did.
All right.
Okay, so we'll have a meeting. Let me ask you some questions. Can I continue making my rough draft of what is a mock?
Yeah, because I think bottom line is, Brandon, they're going to want to go the easy route, which we do this from just a static web page, and maybe they can call and verify the social, or we'll figure that one out.
Yeah.
But whatever you build here,
Can we convert this into?
yeah, we just encrypt the transfer. So in your form tag, with an encryption key, would encrypt the transfer. The problem's not in transmitting data; it's in storing it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's still good.
Okay.
I actually like that little bit of code. Where'd you find it?
It was a pen that I copied.
Was it
that I
already-
forked?
Was it already pre-built?
They had 1 and 2. I added the other ones in different pages.
Kind of adds a little mystery.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, I just like this because it goes with their idea
So
for.
is that running just like tabs then?
It is running like tabs. It's a form hiding and showing field sets.
See, how do you get that bar to stay green? Oh, because it's the whole on active color or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's this progress bar for the field set. Right
Right
here.
on.
Does the show height. Okay.
All right, so that'll be on a back burner until hopefully we can meet him tomorrow. See if we can set that up tomorrow.
Yeah, can you make some markups because I can't.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, it was comments on blog. Did that just come in?
Oh no, this is.
Oh, okay.
She was responding about something else. So they're using Mail2 links on their employment page. So it's opening Outlook.
Because that is probably somebody's default handler for that.
Yeah.
And what do they want it to do?
Well, they didn't say. They said that that's wrong.
I just, that
So I said, can't do that.
looked at me as well. It wasn't,
You have to do a form.
Yeah.
wasn't for any.
Yeah,
Have some
we-
form with a file attachment. That's easy to do in BC now.
Mm-hmm.
Got an extra pack.
So yeah, if they want to go for that, knock
I
that
haven't
in like
had
2
my
hours.
checks checked
Well, it's
yet.
already in there. It's just not being used. Like if you go to this page, see all this, right?
Oh, and that's
These are all-
submit resumes and mail too.
These are all Mail2s,
Oh
right?
crap!
So,
They shouldn't have that on every one.
no,
It should only be like somewhere at the top. Submit your resume, and then like, I don't know.
look.
What about my haircut?
I did see that too.
I don't get a compliment.
I was gonna do that in private,
Oh, okay.
down there.
It's like that.
I'm disappointed because I wore my shirt for you.
You know what?
You wore your shirt for me.
My shit wasn't even
I thought we were
clean,
gonna be doing it
and I
too.
can't get mad at my wife because I was gone all weekend long. So
I didn't actually get rid of her, I just expected you to do your laundry.
yeah, I was honey.
You could have watched it Thursday knowing that they were gonna win.
I was not worried if they lost. That's
Well,
just
then
how
you
I
should have
am.
definitely watched it. You only have one cup.
I wanna be able to do this on our next site.
Listen, before everyone just tries to like bust me out here, I was so tired this morning that I didn't even know what day it was. All I knew was I had to go to work.
I know, I had a family reunion yesterday, and I got home like, I don't know, it was late. It's like,
I was on
Sunday?
I was on a boat for 8 hours in a swamp.
40. Yeah. 40?
Yeah.
Or 3.
Wait, y'all slept on the boat?
40.
All weekend. When you
Oh,
put
you
snag
were on
lines,
it for 40
yeah, when you put snag lines out, you don't want anyone else to come and get your hair.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah, don't whine and act like,
You
oh,
know,
it's me.
me and my dad,
I had
we
such a bad weekend.
we had
So
little
what?
food, we had 2 ice chests full of beer and a bottle of Jack. We were doing good.
I mean, that's again.
Pretty impressive. You're gonna be like, I've not seen it
Call your
described
wife.
before. I just
For what?
and I take
No, that's really
For
cool.
Brittany.
all of that.
Oh, just
and I
put,
sneakers.
Yeah.
Start off with just
Oh, yeah, that's
AHS.
cool.
I'll fill in the rest later.
Yeah, I haven't
Because
seen
everything's gonna be
that
AHS something.
used like that before.
And I'll even be nice, I'll say,
Why not?
that they do, so you know I didn't like scan it from the.
We should definitely showcase the.
I think
Do you
that
know
would
which it was?
be a selling point for myself.
14 times 6.
Oh yeah.
48, 48?
So,
You need 2?
What is that?
what is that? Fire chief, rain boots, fireman's boots.
Fire chief.
So you're on a fire.
Oh, but that's
or
not a.
what about
So he likes firemen.
There's some, she just continued.
No, they didn't.
It's now different size and done, doing,
$96 is good one for them.
It's 96?
well, they
Well,
do.
damn money for some pastries.
48, 48, yeah.
One time, well,
She's gonna sell it for like a month, you know.
no, I told her yesterday.
Sure.
and I didn't-
To get those for around the house. Yeah. I would wear those around the house.
It's a light.
Where's the blanket on that one? See those light up with the little LEDs.
Whoa.
We're gonna have some, yeah, in like 2 weeks. 2, 3 weeks.
So my best friend in college, she was by Gator. Her name's Lexi.
Put you on stride right? I have to see
She was growing up, there was a.
that picture because it should have just said GIF. Kept redirecting to another.
What's she? She's taking the gear fast.
Ooh, Star Wars sneakers. Okay, here we go.
So, in answer to your question about are there things that you could be doing on the OTM stuff, James?
Yeah.
I mean, there's all of this stuff that Todd's talked about, and I wonder whether.
Yes.
I'm working on that quote. I did the changes to that quote on
Yeah, it is a
Friday
GIF,
that we
okay.
talked about
Mm-hmm.
for Lancaster, for Candlelight.
Okay.
I'm gonna bill it as web updates. There's no special coding or anything crazy, right? It's just a lower rate than web.
Than programming.
Mhm.
No, there's not any programming. Really, no. 'Cause everything's.
I can't leave my chair. If I'm sitting in my chair, she's happy laying there. The minute I get up, she's like, "Ooh."
No, there's no
do that.
programming. It's
Saving another
yeah.
thing. Okay, that's what I'm.
All right, go with your mama. See, it is a GIF.
It is. Okay.
I don't know why that's weird. It didn't have an extension.
Morning.
Top of the morning to you.
What about the screenshot?
Who?
You want to print it?
So,
Please?
Todd made a couple of comments on the video. The one we'd already talked about, Costello, with adding more work into it.
James, what about the
It
boys?
was like when she says we're all winning, splashing into the logo. Unless we put the logo up as she's saying it.
Kings
it's
of
just a
September.
fake. Do you remember? Did you see Zena?
I don't
I
know.
don't understand. I
It
think
means that they're not gonna win more after September. So the season always starts, Tammy.
Shut up, Lindsay.
Just saying.
She get hammered and watch the game.
He's actually
And that's what I'm looking for now.
on.
Okay. Well, before you go ahead and render it again, show me what you're thinking of, and I'll see if I can get.
Oh my God, I missed Miss America.
The other thing.
Damn.
I know what you
Georgia
mean.
won.
Damn.
I'm looking to see if we have
It was
any.
on.
Miss Georgia won.
Looks to go to right
Bitch.
award, such and such.
Yeah.
She was pretty.
Yeah, rather than that
And she
graphic.
could tell she was honestly in shock.
Here's the thing that I'm not sure.
Oh, whatever. That's all fake
You
anyway.
have a OTM case study video.
All those
Something around
award ceremonies are rigged.
a showcase piece, something that shows work that's won awards and
They
that
were
stuff.
right, and my cousin went to Monsita's next door restaurant. They went past Sterling.
We should do one. It's probably the same they should do. Well, what we have is all of the imagery that we submit for awards, all of the awards that we've won. That needs we need to know what it should contain. And
Okay, so
I
in
just
addition to
feel
this
like
one.
we're not something